Stacey Martin Lifestyle is a Canadian eco-conscious luxe loungewear apparel company that pushes the boundaries of fashion. They do this by effortlessly bringing the gap between fitness and fashion clothing. The founder, CEO, and designer Stacey Martin is a Black Canadian female entrepreneur with Nivision heritage who is based in Ottawa, Ontario. With a mission to bring female and Black, Indigenous, and people of color leadership to the forefront, Martin brings something unique to the Canadian fashion industry and the global space of elevated luxury loungewear that can transition from home to office to an evening out. We warmly welcome you. I know it's cold out there where you are, so we warmly welcome you, Stacey, to Good Morning SKN to learn more about your brand and more. So welcome.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it so much. I'm happy to be here.
Wonderful. So your most recent launch, was a limited edition fall 2021 collection that was said that artfully captures the richness of your Nivision heritage. So we'd love to hear about that.
Yeah, so I had a collaboration with Nevis Tourism Authority, and
Oh,
really the reason why I wanted to do that is to bring attention to the islands, to North America. I live in Ottawa, Canada, and people don't know my heritage. Whenever people ask me where I'm from, where my family's from, my mom was born in Nevis, my dad was born in St. Kitts, and whenever I speak of either of the islands, people don't know about them. So I wanted to be able to link the brand to the culture of what St. Kitts and Nevis is and my heritage as well, and really to be more of an extension of how you feel when you're there. You guys live there, so for you it might not feel like a big deal, but for us as travelers going to the island, the feeling and the sentiment that we get of comfort, of freedom, of escape, of sustainability, and all these incredible things, I wanted people to be able to feel that through the clothes, not so much what they see in the clothes, but more what they feel.
mm.
Right. So there is this particular line right now that comes to my mind. Go there, remember where you wore me. And I know that this means
Aw.
something to you. What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, so as I was building the brand, I was looking at what the tagline was going to be and what the mission and the purpose was going to be of the brand. And I really wanted it to be about going there. So many times, especially women, my target market is predominantly women between the ages of 30 and 50 years old. And I find a lot of the times that after they finish schooling and they've been married and they have kids, they sort of get stuck in this area where they don't really know what their purpose is or what their mission is anymore. So I wanted women to be able to go to this place that feels absolutely incredible, whatever you've dreamt of in your life that you've always wanted to do, that you can still know that it's possible to still do it. And then in the physical sense, I want you to go to the islands. I want you to go to
Great.
travel and escape and learn about new cultures, to actually experience what it's like, and no matter where you are, to remember where you wore me. So whether it's a
Aw.
mental space that you can say, I wore that piece and I was doing a talk on Good Morning St. Kitts, or you were doing or you were actually traveling to a place that every time that you wear that piece, it really captures a memory and allows you to remember where you were.
Well, I'm absolutely in love with the tagline and I'm in love with how you're selling it to me. You're doing an excellent job. And I love that sentimental value. Like, I love the idea of putting on something and remembering being on a beach in Nevis, just relaxing, living my best life. Amazing,
Travel
amazing
there.
marketing. So kudos to your marketing team.
Thank you.
Stacey, what can you tell us about your initiative to carry out eco-conscious activities in your business?
The main reason is that fashion is one of the most polluting industries in the world. People and fast fashion, I should say, has become just a disposable thing. People would just buy a piece of clothing and say, I'm going to wear it to this party or this event or whatever, and just throw it out when it gets a hole in it or whatnot. And I just thought there's so much waste. The landfills are being filled with clothes, And I just didn't want to be able to add to that. I obviously love fashion, so I want to be in the fashion industry, but what can I do to make that landfill not get bigger? And so what we did is we have all the clothing styles are made out of eco-conscious materials. So they're all fabrics that are either organic cotton, rayon from bamboo, eucalyptus fiber. All the materials are natural. It's also good for your body because you can feel how good the fabric feels against your skin. So it's not kind of casing you in like plastic. Also, we decided when we're not gonna have any single-use plastics in the company at all. So even the little tag gun that normally holds the clothing onto the pieces, we have only an organic cotton kind of rope that holds the tag on. The packaging that comes when people purchase pieces online, we made sure that it comes in a cotton bag that's not a plastic bag that's going to just, once again, go to landfills. So any area that we can use to actually make the carbon footprint better is what we really wanted to instill in the brand.
Okay, well, I think that's absolutely amazing. I love it. I love that you don't have any single-use plastic bags, and I hope that that inspires us here in St. Kitts and Nevis to speed along on that direction. So where do you even source these materials, and does it, increase the price of your goods?
Yeah, it is a little bit more expensive, but the whole idea is that I don't also want it to just be disposable where you're buying things really inexpensively just to throw them out. I want you to be able to buy that piece. And like I was saying, that I want you to remember where you wore me. I want you to have a piece that you cherish and that you love and that you're going to wear for years and years and years. All of our fabric is, well, the materials, I guess, are made from overseas, the bamboo and whatnot, the plants are from overseas, but some of our fabrics are milled here in Canada. So we actually have 2 fabric mills, one in Montreal and one in Toronto, and it actually custom mills all the fibers. And our manufacturing is done here in Canada as well, mainly in Montreal and Toronto. And so it's really just bringing also that I can know how the pieces are made. So there's a social consciousness as well, that it's not just made from sweatshops, people who are not being treated well. You know, I'm able to see who makes the pieces, how it's made, test the quality, that sort of thing.
I'm understanding that the bags that you sell your materials in, 100% of the proceeds will go towards an Vision community organization. So tell us about that. Are the bags already on sale? You know, if not, when? And have you decided which community organization will benefit?
Yeah, so we do have a cotton bag, like I was saying, and it has a Stacey Martin Lifestyle name on it. And so the idea with that was to be able to say, if we actually had the bag for sale, that 100% of the proceeds would go to an organization in Nevis. The organization has not been selected yet. We haven't said exactly who it's going to, but we do know that the bag will be launched. We have a collaboration with a company called Canopy, and Canopy is a sustainability initiative company that's here, actually it's here in Canada. And so a lot of big brands have partnered with them just to do initiatives, and they're doing the actual launch of us being part of that on February the 9th, which would be also probably around that time where we were going to be selling the bags.
Oh, that's amazing. That's entirely amazing. It's so nice to see, you giving back, even as you rise to the pinnacle of your success. Often you don't find that, and I'm really glad that you have found a way to link it back to your Univision heritage. It's very commendable, Stacey.
Thank you. Thanks.
And I'm looking at these photos and I realize that you also model as well. I think I saw your face there.
I don't really model. I'm a model in the clothes, but I don't. I had a modeling agency for a long time ago, but it was really just performing arts. And I think just by being in front of the camera, I'm naturally, I know what I want to kind of instill and convey when I'm taking a photo. So that's why I ended up doing a lot of the photos as well.
That sounds like a model to me.
Thank you.
So your Go There collection is designed to marry luxury and loungewear. Don't really hear that too often. Can you tell us a bit more about that?
Of course, because fashion is amazing. You know, when we think about fashion, we think about these gorgeous pieces, but so many times the pieces are uncomfortable.
Very.
And when you see a woman wearing the clothes, you're like, your dress is so nice, but you look like you're suffering, and I thought, to me, the beauty of a woman is when she feels good, when she's exuding this thing that you can't even imagine what it is. So I wanted to make the clothing that it's loungewear. It feels like you're wearing your pajamas all day. You feel so comfortable in your clothes that you can actually go towards what matters most. You can do the things that make you feel alive. You can move, you can feel comfortable and not be restricted by your clothing. So I really wanted to marry these two things together because I feel like there's tons of fashion clothes and there's tons of fitness, fashion, like lounge kind of clothing. But what is in between, where you still want to look good and polished, but then you want to be comfortable at the same time? And that's what Stacey Martin Lifestyle is.
Well, sign me up, please.
All right, very quickly, we want to talk about your brand promising to be size positive. So in that, I understand that you're not dealing with a normal small, medium, or large. And you've actually talked about why that's important to you for a little bit. But what can you tell us about the actual sizing?
Yeah, so when we were designing all the sizing, we decided to change the names from regular extra small, small, medium, large, extra large to baby love, true love, pure love, real love, one love, more love. And we wanted it to be an extension that you can love your body, your current body in the state that it currently is. I feel that there's so much negativity that women portray on their own bodies. And, you know, there's a tagline that we have and it says, "Dear body, I'm sorry for all the times I told you I hated you. I love you." Because what it is that our bodies are doing so many incredible things that we don't even think about on a daily, but then we're always beating our bodies up saying we wish it was something else or it was, you know, and I thought I want to not focus on the number. I don't want to focus on the fact that you're extra small or you're medium or you're large or extra large. I just want to focus on loving your body. So we gave them all love names. So for example, a pure love, I'm wearing a pure love right now, and a pure love would be sort of a small size, but you can be bigger and wear it, or you can be smaller and wear it. And the whole idea is that you can just love the current body that you're in.
Again, Stacey, I love everything about your brand. I think everything is so well thought out, and I could feel the love and the passion that went into it. Absolutely beautiful, absolutely inspiring. Unfortunately, we're at the end of the time that we have here with you this morning. Again, it was a pleasure. Can you let us know how we could follow you on social media, as I need to be following you like yesterday?
Yeah, I'd love for you all to follow. You can follow my personal handle at designer Stacey Martin. That's Stacey Martin. And the company handle is at Stacey Martin Lifestyle. And that's both on Instagram. And we do ship internationally. And our website is staceymartinlifestyle.com.